So let's talk about do's and don'ts in the Red Solstice. If you're playing the Red Solstice or any game for the first time, it's always a good idea to read what skills do and read about the skill descriptions, unless you want to end up killing your teammates by accident. The way the damage system and damage calculation the Red Solstice works is that basically if you see an enemy and it's in the light, you hit him a lot more often than an enemy that's in the shadows. So always be sure to make use of your personal flares. You can throw them by pressing the F button on the vault controls. That way, if everybody uses his flares, you can ensure that the area is lit up and you can kill all of the creeps with ease. Power stations are also a part of the game. If you activate them, every team member will receive a boost to the armor resistance by 2% and some few XP points. So activate all of the power stations you can find on the map. They are marked by the blue power station symbol on your minimap and map. A very important part of the game is the communication with your follower team members and especially with the leader and more experienced players. When you're new to the game, every little hint can be helpful. For example, if you run out of ammo, a new player might tell you to pick up some ammo. But you'll only see that he's talking to you when you always have one eye on the chat. So always be focused on communication with your team, and you could also use TeamSpeak or other methods to communicate with your team members. Be sure to make use of those programs and methods. Another basic rule to survival in Red Solstice is that you should only shoot things and monsters that are moving as fast or faster than you. Shooting anything that's slower than you is a waste of ammo. The slow monsters will be burned or blown up by demos or Hellfire classes later on. Having a good overview of the map and where enemies are at the moment is key to survival. One way to increase the visibility of the creeps on the map is to activate the satellites, which are spread over the map. Activating the satellites grants a XP boost as well as an overview of the sections close to the satellite. Another thing you shouldn't do is shoot barrels while fellow players are standing close to them. So using barrels is always a good idea, but you gotta be careful using them since the friendly fire damage dealt by them is rather high. And you can easily die within the toxic, for example. The thing you should do when you find explosives is to bring them directly to the demolition of the team. The demo is always the guy with the green armor and usually already has a bunch of explosives in its inventory. Another major part of the game is explosives and how to effectively use them against bosses. So if you're new to the game, you should probably leave this part to the more experienced players and not waste any explosives you find. Just planting them anywhere randomly doesn't help anyone and probably won't even damage any creeps. Actually may get your team killed because they will end up not having enough explosives in the late game.